あ、私のカメラ。いくよーん。
あ、でも私全然楽器できないし、マネージャーとかどうかな。
いや、運動部じゃないんだし。
そうだ。
I'm a huge slice of life fan. You can easily see that from the shows I've covered on this channel alone. I'm not someone who refuses to watch anything that isn't in the genre. I just prefer to watch a group of girls sitting around a table drinking tea, rather than someone using some fictional power to fight another person using some fictional power. When I tell people that my favorite genre of anime is slice of life, I often receive mixed reactions. On one end of the scale, there are people who praise slice of life as the superior genre, which isn't always the case. And on the other end, there are people who will say that it's a boring genre. One of my friends always says something along the lines of, "Man, that grocery store arc really hit different." For the latter situation, I've always struggled to describe why slice of life is my favorite genre. A lot of the series I've covered in videos have been ones that I resonated with on a personal or emotional level, most of them being slice of life. When it comes to moe slice of life, commonly referred to as cute girls doing cute things, there really isn't much for me to resonate with. I mean, how is someone supposed to establish an emotional connection with a group of girls going fishing, drinking tea, playing board games, or playing instruments? In other words, why is slice of life about such bland things actually entertaining to watch? Once you get into moe slice of life, it can be difficult to get out. It's, quite frankly, addicting to watch. Part of the reason I've stuck with this subgenre for so long is because I've been unable to escape its grasp. But there was still something that captivated me in the first place. That captivation began with a certain light music club at a certain high school. If you don't already know, I love K-On! I've even pulled my brother into the cute girls doing cute things rabbit hole through the show. It was apparently even good enough to make his top 3. I watched Lucky Star years prior to K-On!, but I didn't really resonate with it. K-On! Was the first hard slice of life anime that I connected to. This was primarily because the show came into my life at exactly the right time. I was a senior in high school, and even though I was way too young to be having existential dread, I was lost about what path my life would take after the lackluster and abrupt ending to my high school career. Thanks, COVID. I made a video going into more detail about this, so I strongly recommend you check it out. In short, K-On! Changed my life. I was distraught about all the memories I would miss out on due to the school closing down. I had trouble accepting that the passage of time was inevitable. When I watched K-On!, I was at first envious that the members of Hokago Tea Time were able to enjoy their senior year, while my light music club experience I thought I was entitled to was ripped straight from my hands. I soon learned to simply accept the cards I'd been dealt and move on. K-On! Taught me to treasure the memories I did have in the other 3.5 years of my high school career. Even though I had such a strong emotional connection with the show, there was still something about its genre that interested me. I could not, for the life of me, place my finger on what exactly that something was. The best way that I could describe it would be that it was well, fun. It wasn't fun as in it was just entertaining to watch. It was more so because it felt like I was reliving the high school memories I had with all of my friends and clubs. That still begs the question, how could a group of girls sitting around just drinking tea possibly be fun? So what is fun anyway? Well, according to Oxford Dictionary, fun is a noun, an adjective, and a verb for some reason. Anyway, as a noun, it's defined as enjoyment, amusement, or lighthearted pleasure. It's a vague definition, but a vague definition is exactly what a word such as fun needs. For such a short word, there are a lot of factors that contribute to it. Of course, the most obvious of those factors is personal preference of an activity. Some activities are fun to some people and boring to others. The word is mostly used to describe the enjoyment of some kind of activity. To me, fun is more than that. In my journey through Slice of Life to discover what it means to me, I stumbled across a character who struggled with a similar situation. Miki, the main character in After School Dice Club, which is an anime about high schoolers playing board games, claimed in the first episode that she was essentially incapable of feeling fun. She didn't recognize anything as fun, or even acknowledge the concept of it until she joined the Dice Club. I related a lot to her, though less so in the whole being incapable of having fun, and more so in the fact that, for quite some time, I never really paid mind to the idea of fun, or what made me experience it. I simply had things I enjoyed doing and things I didn't enjoy. I refrained from trying new things out of my comfort zone in the fear that I wouldn't enjoy it. There's a difference between just enjoying an activity and actually having fun. For example, you could enjoy your job, as in you feel fulfilled or content while working, even if you aren't exactly having fun. Whether or not you're having fun can be partially determined by your enjoyment of something, but fun does not solely lie in that factor. It's easy to recognize when you're having fun, however, it's not as easy to immediately determine why you are having fun. It's such a short word, yet it encapsulates so many things. If enjoyment was the only way to determine if an activity was fun, how could just drinking tea, fishing, or playing board games possibly be as fun as it seems in anime? To answer this, let's talk some more about what makes the genre cute girls doing cute things entertaining. Kyoto Animation's Lucky Star is the epitome of moe slice of life anime. It was one of the many series that defined its genre, and is still widely considered a classic in the medium. Lucky Star is, quite literally, about a group of high school girls living out their daily lives. There's no serious conflict, no drama, only a slice of life of their day-to-day lives with some comedy. From episode 1, the show not only defines its own formula, it also defines its own genre. After a short bit between Konata and Tsukasa, the show opens the episode with a simple lunch conversation about how to eat a chocolate cornet, which is possibly the most slice of life you can get. Lucky Star's success created a foundation for new anime to arise with a similar formula. One such series was called Nichijou. Unlike Lucky Star, it obtained its entertainment value through over-the-top and random comedy. Without that same comedic focus, Lucky Star might appear to be a boring anime on the surface. As the chocolate cornet scene and others like it demonstrate, that is not the case. The entertainment value in the chocolate cornet scene doesn't come from the fact that it's about a casual lunch discussion. It comes from the characters and the character interactions. The characters in Lucky Star are archetypal, yet the dynamics and dialogue among them made anything, even the stalest of activities, fun to watch. Another anime that followed in Lucky Star's footsteps was Yuri. The show threw in some Yuri, but its primary entertainment value came from the exaggeration of Lucky Star's best aspect: archetypal characters and character interactions. The second and third season of Yuri were even more fun to watch because they used unconventional archetype combinations. They incorporated dynamics between archetypes that, in Lucky Star, rarely occurred. Yuri also had a wider cast, which gave more flexibility for unique and entertaining character interactions. That aspect gave a fresh taste to the genre. Yuri and Lucky Star illustrate that the fundamental value of fun in slice-of-life anime lies mainly in the characters. Understanding that allowed me to realize where fun lies in my real-life experiences. It lies in the people. Spending time with friends was something that I didn't exactly value very highly until closer to the end of my high school career. Sure, I'm still an introvert, however, my time with friends is definitely something I could not live without. After falling into the cute girls doing cute things rabbit hole, I've come to recognize why things are fun to me. It's because of the people I do things with. For example, I've always hated golf. I suck at it. It requires too much patience, too much coordination. Keep the golf clubs away from me. I don't want anything to do with them. Take me to Topgolf with my friends though, and I'm all over it. Every time I've gone there, I've found myself having a lot of fun because all of my friends make it fun in their own ways. To name a handful, there's Austin, who has the capability to make anything funny, and always has some kind of joke that is relevant to the situation. Dave, the master of self-degrading humor, who's also great at making jokes at others' expense. Sometimes, I'm not really sure if they're jokes, though. Billy, who's able to go beyond what any sane person would call too far for a joke, without making it uncomfortable. Tommy, who's great at breaking tension by making a joke of a situation where it might be difficult to find humor. And Miles, a true expert on bit-based humor. Honestly, half the time, I don't even know what's going on in his head. With anyone in this group, I can confidently say that I'd have fun with even the most boring activity. Like with me in golf, in Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater, Hina had no interest in fishing before she joined the club. She found fun in something she had previously thought to be boring through her fellow club members. Inspired by After School Dice Club, I once brought a group together to make a night of straight tabletop gaming actually fun. I really don't have the attention span to sit through a 5-hour session of homebrew Dungeons & Dragons, but a week prior to the night of tabletop gaming, I managed to do it and even have fun because of the people I played with. And don't even get me started on how dull it would be living alone without my high school friend as my roommate. I think I've made my point by now, so I won't go on. More than anything else, fun for me lies in the people. Some things might be fun alone, or maybe even less fun with people. However, even the dullest thing can be fun with the right people around. How else could drinking tea, fishing, or playing board games be so much fun? It's because of the characters, the people. Lucky Star, Yuri Yuri, K-On!, Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater, Nichijou, After School Dice Club, Yuri Camp, A Place Further Than the Universe. All of these anime are an essential part of the medium, and I'd never want to see the genre die out. So please, before you decide to skip out on a slice of life anime because it isn't profound enough or deep enough, I urge you to reconsider. Anime in this genre are filled to the brim with hidden themes of friendship and life, making these so-called stories of cute girls doing cute things some of the deepest and most profound in the medium. Give these shows another chance, and I promise you, you'll have at least a little fun.